Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mediak podcast, and holy fucking shit, Jack is here!
Oh, I thought it
Af-
broke. The
oh
way
no,
you said
I
that.
was
Jack
I
is
was
back.
getting
Like, I
really
thought everything
excited.
broke.
I'm giggling. There's not a
My
chance.
hair looks
Well,
weird.
we still don't get enough views for monetization to be a thing, but like I just swore within the first like 4 seconds of the video. So if we do ever get to that point, this is not going to be one of those. But I think it's completely warranted because it's a grand reappearance of Jackery Palmer for our celebration month to end off 2023.
Celebration month.
Yeah, we were doing a bunch of
okay,
oh crap, my
December.
mouse just went over top of Jack's screen. That's okay. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of tier lists this month. You got no notice about this. This happened about
Maybe
30,
20 minutes ago.
yeah, 30 minutes ago. I texted him. I was like, it would be really funny if you just came and joined, and then he came and joined. So yeah,
It was really convenient because tomorrow I'm probably going back home. So
That's
I would have
crazy.
said no.
That's really crazy. Holy crap. I'm so happy about this. I texted everyone except for Skylar, and I was like, holy shit, my life is changing right now. I'm so happy.
It's changed.
All right. Okay. Do you guys want to jump into this tier list?
Yes.
Why is F not capitalized?
Because I added it.
Okay.
I didn't even
This
see
is
that
what
until
I'm-
now.
All right. Give me a second. All right. We'll start off with putting whatever movies we consider our favorite movies of the year into our favorite category first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, you know what? We'll just go. That's what I did last time.
I was gonna say,
the-
can we go? Because I can't really see them very well.
That's true, and I also
let's
used a
go,
bunch of
first
not
one.
real pictures because I didn't. Whenever I was gathering these pictures, I wasn't. Well, like, okay, here's an example. So the Barbie one is just a picture of Margot Robbie.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I
well, I got
was
that
the-
one.
Well, yeah, that's just an example. There's a couple of those, so
Okay.
it probably makes sense. Like the
I just
Mario
watched that
movie is
last
the
night.
original Mario movie poster
Hmm.
down there. All right, so Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I want to hear opinions before I
see.
go. What was it?
I say A. I think it was just
I think I would
shy
say A
last.
too.
Dude, I love you guys. Everyone disagrees with me on that.
It was like one, like if the ending was just better, it would have been S
Yes,
or
dude.
fave.
I agree so
Yeah.
much.
That's
The
like it.
first one, okay, Austin was like, you watch the second one for the vibes, you watch the first one for the story, and I agree with that. But like, whenever I rewatch a movie, I'm kind of actually, I don't know, it depends. But I personally like the first one more. I have more nostalgia towards it,
Yeah.
and I think it's a
I think
better.
It's
this
just
one's
so
more-
good that once you hit the end, you were like, "Oh, I want more already." But you know, it's going to be another like 5 years till we see other ones.
Probably more than that.
Yeah,
I
if it was
don't know if
released like
you're-
shortly after, then that's different. But like the
Yeah.
fact that it was
Right.
like, oh, it's gonna be in March, and it's like, oh, it's actually delayed like a year. So
It's
Yeah.
delayed more than a year. Well, it's on indefinite hold right now. I don't know if Jack was on the podcast when this happened, but it's literally on definite hold right now. And a lot of the animators quit because they said the working conditions were too terrible.
Mhm.
So the movie is just probably it's either not gonna come out or it's not gonna come out for like 10 years. So
Yeah.
like
So I mean, if it
What
doesn't
was
come
the-
out, it's not a complete movie, so it can't be an S.
exactly, it's literally yeah. Yes, dude. Everyone that I say that to says I'm insane. I feel like a lunatic.
What about
at
it's
school.
completed? Ends like right
Exactly.
before a fight. How is that? How is that an ending?
It has so much of the story left too. They literally wrote
Yeah.
a 5 hour long movie and then just cut it in half, which is not how
Yeah.
you do it. I have a more opinions to say about part ones and part twos later down the line, and I'll get to that whenever we get to that. But I think we've come to a solid conclusion on where that one goes. What about Ant-Man, the third Ant-Man?
I didn't watch
movie?
it.
You didn't watch it, Jack? Did you?
I didn't
watch
want
it?
to.
Nope.
That means
Why would
I get
watch that?
free reign to place this wherever I feel necessary.
Well,
That's not
I
a good sign,
heard
but-
terrible
but-
things about this movie,
So,
so
I did hear that.
I quite enjoy. You guys both might know this. I quite enjoy a really bad superhero movie. I very much enjoy
Oh,
a really bad
no.
superhero movie, and I think
is
this
that why you were saying that to me earlier?
Yeah, I do. Well, also I'm not gonna say that because the second I say I'm gonna do something on a podcast, it immediately doesn't happen. So I'm not gonna say the next thing I was gonna say, but I quite enjoy this movie because it is so bad. It's good, at least to me. So I think that puts it in an even territory. I think that's a C. It's objectively an F, but I enjoy it, so it's a C.
I feel like that's all right. If you
Yeah,
put
I
it
can't
above
really
that, I would have
argue
been
with
like,
you.
all right.
So
I
this
can't
movie
exactly
hasn't
argue
come
on this
out
one.
yet, so I don't know why I put it on the list.
Ah, good one. I haven't seen it yet.
Neither have I. That's so crazy. I do want to see it, even though early reviews of it call it the worst superhero movie ever made, including Morbius.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's exciting.
I have faith. I think it's gonna be good. Jack, did you see Asteroid City?
Yeah, I would put that one's hard to rate.
I enjoyed it. I thought the underlying story was really good. I don't think it was Wes Anderson's best work. I don't even think it was like probably in the top 3, but I did
Definitely
enjoy
not.
it a lot.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. It's a great, pretty dang good movie objectively, but
Mm,
as far as Wes Anderson goes, he's made a lot of pretty dang good movies. So
yeah.
I don't
What are you
know. I
feeling?
feel
A
like you
B?
could argue for B or A. Yeah, probably B.
I'll go with
I
B.
lean towards
We'll
B.
stick it at the top of B for now. We'll change it later depending on how movies go. All right, the next one is Barbie.
All right,
S tier.
Sky, you are not allowed to answer. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't see it.
It's so good.
What did you think about it,
I
Sky?
liked it.
Why did you say I did? Why did you just tell me I couldn't answer before knowing?
Skylar loved it. The podcast episode on Barbie, Skylar.
Skylar loved it.
Yeah, he said it was one of the best
that's
movies of the
weird.
year or something like that. Or you bought it, right? It's a CD that you own.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I do think it's an S tier
Jack,
though.
why?
It's so good.
Jack, what is
It's
your?
just so funny that we had like such a brief conversation about it, and then you were like, "All right, anyway, Barbie." And Skylar just did not say anything. All right, I guess he doesn't get a chance.
About Aquaman? What do you mean?
No, about
He
Asteroid
didn't see
City.
it.
He didn't say anything.
Skylar, did you see Asteroid City?
I did not.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Wait, I'm so confused. So are you talking about Barbie now?
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
have seen
Barbie
Barbie.
now. It's Skylar loved it. Jack.
Now I'm royally confused. Well,
This is
we didn't. I thought we skipped over him, and then I was like, "Did you see it?" And Skylar was like, "Yeah, I saw it. I loved it."
No,
You're like,
we
"Okay."
were talking about Barbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a
Barbie
thing to
S
say.
tier.
Barbie, Jack, what is your opinion on that?
Of course you wouldn't like
I
it.
watched it. I thought it was pretty fun, but
Yeah, it was so fun.
it was fun. It was it had its moments. I liked when in the beginning they would always like randomly pan to the pregnant one. That was pretty funny. But like,
it
I
had
had
a lot of
good jokes.
in it.
I lulled a few times.
Yeah,
True,
I
true.
really like Ken's obsession with the patriarchy and horses.
Indeed.
I personally found that funny.
Me and
Okay,
G talked
when-
about.
A lot of good memes.
I'm gonna go now. Me and G, me and G talked about Barbie for a while, recently, and we came to the decision that even though it is still a good movie, it's not necessarily a super rewatchable movie. Therefore, we do not think it is an S tier because, like,
I actually just rewatched it.
really interesting. Well,
Yes.
we were well. Okay, we have differing opinions on that. That's okay. We can
Counter
put it. Me and Jack,
Yeah.
Jack way out, so we could put it at the top of A. But if
Oh
we-
yeah, put it.
for right now, just for right now, we
Yeah,
can.
I was gonna
edit
say
it
it's so
later.
funny that you were talking about rewatchability because like actually 2 days ago I rewatched it with
Well,
Lily.
it's like how I was talking with Caden earlier at the shop. Like everything is subjective. So like, my favorite movie of all time is Tron Legacy, which is most people consider it to be an absolute tragedy. That's not a right word. That's not a word at all.
Tragedy
actually.
is an awesome word. That's great. That should be in the dictionary.
I said it.
Tragisty.
I said it, and we just
Knew it
I'm
was
gonna Google
wrong.
that. I wonder if that's ever been used before.
no, Jack, please. Why are we doing this? So me and G just we felt as though we remembered all of the jokes in the movie, and we felt as though like if we wouldn't be like thinking that they're as funny now if we watched it. But I don't know.
I don't know. I still found it funny, but I also thought Ryan Gosling was
I
hilarious
fucking
in this
kissed
movie.
the shit
So
out of him, man. You wouldn't want to catch me in a room alone with Ryan Gosling.
like
Boy,
I got to see
You're
the
right. I don't.
the scene where it's like, yeah, I'll beat you off, like the beach scenes
That
with
was
that,
funny.
and I still found
I
that funny,
couldn't
and I knew it was coming.
Not decide whether or not this movie was for kids or not. I just could not figure it out.
It's not.
think it's a
Sometimes I
little
was
bit of
like,
both.
oh, this would be
The
awesome.
message
if I
of
played
this
as Barbie.
story is like accepting who you are. I feel like that's definitely like a high schooler's kind of journey, you know?
Well, my
But at the same
mom
time, I
took
think
like
kids would enjoy it,
Yeah,
and
kids
adults
would
would like the
enjoy
little
it.
jokes in it.
Yeah, it's like Shrek.
I don't know. My mom took my like little cousin to go see it, and she's like pretty young. I don't know how old she is. She's pretty dang young. And I thought it was fine, and then I watched it, and I was like, I don't know. Like there are some parts in this that I was like, this is kind of semi-adult. I don't know that I would take a kid for this. And then there are other times where I was like, this is just beautiful eye candy, and if I was a
Dude.
kid, I would be in a magical wonderland.
The Ken song at the end, the entire final fight sequence, like
Yeah, that
that's
was
like
awesome.
awesome. That's so great.
That's what I'm saying.
I've
That's what I'm saying. S tier.
That's no. The song is S tier. Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie themselves are S tier, but like the movie sits solid A tier, but top of A tier because Skylar.
I would definitely agree
Casting
that
was
Margot
great,
Robbie and Ryan Gosling are S tier. I would
True.
definitely agree with that.
True. Jack, did you watch Beau is Afraid? Jack, we're
It
Jack,
wasn't
we're bad
streaming
people.
anywhere.
Jack, we're really bad people.
I wanted to watch it. It's not streaming.
We knew about that. We should have seen it in theaters. Is the point? We knew about that movie before anyone else on the planet did.
Yeah, I know. That
We
is
should.
kind of funny
We
now that
are.
you say that.
Holy crap!
Really
We
funny.
are bad people. As
Michael
I move it into-
Gandolfini? What?
Dude, we are so bad.
As
We
in
are-
son of.
I'm very upset
Oh.
right now. I'm still disappointed. I shouldn't have put this on the list. I did it as a joke, and I was like, "Oh, this is not funny. It just makes me sad." What are you giggling at, Skylar? What are you looking for?
I'm giggling that you were like talking about this movie. You were probably so excited to see it too, and you probably say how you wanted to see it so bad, and you were waiting for it to come out, and then it came out, and you guys just both never saw it.
It's crazy that
Yeah.
you've never heard our interview, so you don't know actually what we said to that. It's really disrespectful that you just said that to me,
It's
Skylar.
also crazy that this is a tier list, and we should talk about the current stuff, and not the
True,
past.
that's
Yeah,
so.
God.
Oh, right, you're right. I don't want to dredge up the past. Have you seen that?
What
did you
movie
see-
is this?
That's the Black Clover movie. That movie was fucking awesome, man.
I have not seen
What
this.
the fuck was that?
It was fucking sick, dude. That's an A. That's an A tier movie. That's an A tier movie right there. I'd rewatch that.
Oh my God, is that Cocaine Bear?
It is Cocaine Bear. I didn't see Cocaine Bear.
I did not see this.
Jack.
Oh, triple. No, I didn't.
Oh, damn it, man.
Which is funny because this is one of the few movies that is streaming right now. This
Really?
is on Prime.
Yes.
This movie
I just
was a
didn't wanna
very
watch this.
Skylar coded movie. I had a feeling Skylar watched this. So
No,
I
the
put it
intro
in.
is. It was like the most dangerous predator on the
What the
planet.
fuck is that?
Cocaine Bear, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
Oh, Jack, did you watch Dungeons and Dragons? That's what that is.
I did watch that. Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
watch that in New York? Yeah, I liked it.
I'd say it's
Pretty
an
good.
A or a B tier, somewhere between.
Probably B.
I'll go top of B.
Top of B. I would
I'd
agree
watch
with
it
that.
over Asteroid City again. I think because it was more.
Yes,
fun.
I would.
It was more.
It's
fun.
interesting to know that they like played Dungeons and Dragons, and then they were like, "All right, well, this is the movie,"
Yeah,
and then
that's,
that
that's
was
so
it.
cool. They want to do more of
Pretty
that
cool.
too. They want to do more separate stories in that universe.
That's
like,
definitely a great idea.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. This is Blue Beetle. Did either of you watch that?
Nope.
No,
I saw it in theaters.
you would.
Okay, it's
Cool
my
guy.
brother's favorite superhero of all time. Of course, I saw it in theaters. Don't say
Oh,
that,
I
Jack. I
remember,
haven't been
yeah.
watching all the Marvel movies. I'm hitting the superhero fatigue. Blue Beetle is fine. I put myself in a trap here because it's objectively better than Quantumania, but I want to put Blue Beetle. This is what I'll do for right now. Remind me, this is forever the bottom of B tier because like the story is decent, the characters are awesome, but the villain is shit. I'd rewatch this movie, but it's mainly because all of the there's like a family that's like the main characters in the movie, and they're really great. They like work really well between each other, and it's super believable and super fun. And they take up like 75 to 80% of the movie, and that's the reason why I would watch it again. So we can either drop that down to top of C tier or keep pushing it, but that's whatever. Mission Impossible. Did you see
I
this,
didn't
Jack?
watch it.
I heard it was really good.
It's
Yeah,
phenomenal.
like I said, I only heard it's good.
It's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's definitely an S tier movie. This movie was the movie that allowed me to put in words why I didn't like Across the Spider-Verse, because this movie is a part 1, and it covered the part 1 story so well. In the first 15 minutes of this movie define what is going to happen for the next 6 hours, and it is just, it's so good. It's like, this is what's happening in the first 3, but this is what the end goal of the entire like 2-parter is. But they don't say it like that, obviously. They say it in like really good writing ways. It's phenomenal. This movie is probably one of the best spy movies, or it hurts me to say one of the best action movies, but maybe in the contention. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, I recommend seeing it. I hate this movie.
I feel like I would need to watch the rest of the series in order to.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should do that. It's a good series. I think averagely,
all of them are pretty good. I remember.
Yeah. Averagely, the Mission Impossible movies are better than the current James Bond movies, in my opinion. I don't. Can Jackson you?
Okay. I mean, I thought James Bond was like all right.
I like James Bond, but I think this is better. Okay, so this movie is the last. That's fair. The Last Voyage of the Demeter, I actually haven't seen, but I made a point to put it on this list because I've read Dracula, like the actual book of it, and there's one chapter about the Demeter, and it is arguably the best chapter in the entire book. And I've seen the trailer for this movie, and in just the trailer alone bludgeoned that chapter so excruciatingly that even though I have never seen this movie, I am putting it into the F tier.
Oh wow!
This movie, like.
All right.
No, so no, let me explain. Okay, so the entire great part about the chapter is that Dracula is on this boat and is slowly killing each of the crew members, but doing it in a way that is convincing each of the other crew members that they're killing each other. So the crew is not only going insane fighting each other, but also has to fight against Dracula, who is like slowly killing all of them, but they've never seen him. The only people that see Dracula are the ones that die immediately. So the guys on the boat have no idea what's happening. This movie is not that. This movie is, it's a pirate ship, there's 6 guys, and there is a golem creature chasing after them.
What?
It's so gross, dude. It made me so upset because I remember like actually having my jaw hit the floor when reading that chapter of the book at multiple times because it was really good. And then I saw the trailer for this and I was like, you ruined the chapter for me. This is terrible. It's whatever. Did either of you guys see this movie? I haven't, but like It blew. Okay, thank God. Can we put it in the
Adam
F tier?
DeMarty on Letterboxd says Demeter. I hardly know her. 3 stars.
That's a good one.
That is really good. Oh, my mom's calling me.
They should have just let Dracula drive the boat.
I'm gonna put Elemental in F tier because it's a Disney movie.
It's a little harsh. I feel like there are some good Disney movies.
That's fair. I have to text my mom, so you guys talk about something interesting for the moment.
Okay.
Jack, name your 3 favorite Disney movies so we can get him just to put it in never seen.
Dude, I didn't even know.
Lion King.
Is it weird that I don't know the difference between like Pixar movies and Disney movies?
Disney owns Pixar, so all Pixar movies are Disney movies.
Oh, okay.
Indiana Jones is pretty good.
Not the new one.
Yeah, I like the new one.
Oh, okay. Did you see it, Skylar?
No. Elementals?
Okay, that means no. Indiana Jones. That means Jack gets to choose where Indiana Jones goes on this spot.
I thought you said you didn't like it.
I have never seen it. I've read the script back when it leaked, and from that I did not want to go see the movie.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
That's fair.
I thought it was gonna be bad.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
That's fair.
But doesn't all of Star Wars count?
Yes, but we're also not ranking any Star Wars.
Those are all my favorite Disney movies.
What?
I told him to name his favorite Disney movies.
All 11 of them?
W. Easy.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry. Wait, actually,
starting with
all 11 of those movies count as just one movie because it's one Star Wars.
Yeah.
So you have to come up with 4.
Why is it called Star Wars, dummy? There's an S at the end.
Well, yeah, but that's because this is the Skywalker saga. So it's
get this guy a mob. I just cleaned it up.
No, I just. Jack, can you rank Indiana Jones?
B.
B.
Middle of B.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
pretty alright. Pretty good.
For the sake of fun, I'll do this too. Okay.
Bro.
Did you guys see Fast and Furious, the 10th one? I didn't either.
No,
I do you? Can we also put this in the
It's
F
called
tier?
Fast and Furious, the 10th one.
It is. That is.
It
what it's
might be
called.
okay. It might
But
be fine. What happened?
okay, you're right. My bad.
I don't know. I
FNAF
thought
is
it,
easy.
I don't know. I heard like
top
rumors that he was
tier.
gonna
Oh,
go
this is
space.
the one with Jason Momoa,
Yeah,
where he goes in
Yeah.
his snakeskin jacket and everything blows up.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Should we put? Okay, that's great.
I haven't seen that either. Oh, it came out a day before my birthday. That's
FNAF.
crazy.
I love FNAF.
No.
Skylar
I
did
didn't.
not.
I was.
Okay, we'll put it
I
in
was not a
C tier.
fan.
I have a lot of love for this movie, so
I
we'll
mean, if
also
it,
do
yeah,
that.
well, I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
fight
like
you,
it,
Skylar.
but I'm also not a part of the community at all.
I'm shocked. What movie is Skylar's favorite movie? I'm so confused, man. I was very confident it was going to be
RV.
Across the Spider-Verse.
No.
Could not have been more.
Oh, it's the Taylor Swift movie. That's definitely what it is.
Duh.
Obviously.
Only seen it 3 times. And
I'm
rented
guessing
it
you guys
once.
haven't seen the new Shazam movie.
No.
It is exactly the same as the first one, therefore it is a B tier.
D.
This is my favorite movie of the year. Godzilla
Is
minus
it?
one. Godzilla minus
Oh
one
yeah.
is.
Oh.
Did you see it, Jack?
No, I just found out that was a thing yesterday.
Dude.
I was literally sitting on the couch and I was like, "Did you know there was another Godzilla movie?"
Dude, this movie is not only like probably my favorite movie of the year. It's arguably one of the best movies to come out this year, and it is the best monster movie to ever exist because the story is actually good in it. It's
No
insane.
way.
This movie was made by a college student too, by the way, and then it was given like a crazy budget. Not a crazy budget. It literally was only made on $15 million, which is insane. By the way, I don't know if you heard that, Jack.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I know,
I'm
right?
reading things about it. I didn't know that it was in theaters still.
Yeah, my brother gets home on Thursday. Well, actually, Thursday is the day this podcast is going up. But whenever my brother gets home, my family is going to see it again because I told them how much I enjoyed the movie. It is fucking awesome. Like I'm a big monster movie guy. I love monster movies so much. This movie is the best thing I've ever seen. It is arguably. I need to see it more times. I've seen Tron Legacy way too many times, but this movie is in contention to be my favorite movie that has ever existed.
That is absolutely wild. But I'll let you have it because I haven't seen it.
Well, it's in our
That
favorite,
is
so you
absolutely
can't
wild.
argue with it. That's my favorite movie. We each get one. You
Good
could
Burger's
say-
in Good Burger 2. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Jack can put Good Burger in his favorite, and we can't argue with him.
I haven't seen this
why
movie.
that's- I haven't seen it either.
I also haven't seen it. I made this list, by the way.
Yeah.
I found all these movies. I found all of these, even though I was well aware I haven't seen it. And I purposely put it on this list just so we can talk about it and for me to say I haven't seen it. This one though, I did expect Skylar to have seen. Did you see the racing movie, Jack? Gran Turismo?
No, I've heard that is actual dog shit.
Not true. It's actually really good.
Right?
I'm being serious. I saw it.
I believe you. I don't know. I heard it was not good.
Well, I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know what part about it. Like usually, whenever you watch a movie, you can be like, the story wasn't even rushed. It's everything in the trailer happens in the first like 30 minutes of the movie, and then there's like 2 hours of very interesting content that I didn't know. It was one of the most interesting biopics I've ever watched, actually.
Yeah, I got pretty good review. I only trust Letterboxd reviews now. I've learned.
And Letterboxd says it's fine.
Just wait till the military finds out how good I am at Call of Duty.
That's a good one. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I was genuinely shocked and surprised how much I enjoyed this movie. Something wants me to put it at A, but I'm gonna put it at the top of B for right now. Oh, it's lagging. Maybe my computer might let it be at the top of it.
Computer.
My computer.
My computer. Somebody said this is like watching a Christmas film, but only learning Instead of learning to believe in Jesus, the characters learn to believe in PlayStation.
It's kind of true. Until well, I don't even want to say the big twist of the movie. Like it's not even a big twist because it fucking happened in real life. This is a real story. Like,
Yeah, I've heard that.
you just watch the movie. It's better than you expect. Like at the very least, you will be shocked at something that happens in the movie. Okay, next one. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
S tier.
S tier.
Did I see that?
That movie is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
I think it might be the best in the series. Like out of the trilogy.
Definitely. Jack, please tell me you saw the new John Wick movie.
Oh, obviously I saw the new John Wick movie.
Did
That
you
movie
like it?
rocks.
Is it S tier?
Yeah, it's great. Oh, I did see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, that was pretty good.
How do you need a reminder?
Or it was a while ago. Or what happened in the fourth one?
Dude, how do you need a reminder?
Oh, that was the one where they went like the camera went
I
up and
haven't seen
above,
it,
and he
I'm
was shooting
sorry.
guys at the. It's a great scene where they're all
It's like a video
John
game
Wick's.
scene, right? I heard someone say that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
John Wick's like, he's like, oh shit, John, you killed John. Everybody killed John Wick right now, and then somebody like grabs a shotgun. You see him load like the fire bullets in it, and you're like, whoa, how is John Wick gonna do this? And then he just like he doesn't even get like a bullet off. He kills him and then takes the gun and kills everybody else. And you're like, all right, well, it was like, I mean, it was good in theory, but man, did that backfire. That movie rocks. Yeah, it was pretty good.
S
The
tier.
ending was pretty cool. Oh, and fucking Donnie Yen was in it. Oh my god. Yeah, it could definitely be S tier or like anywhere in A tier.
Oh, I'll put it at the end of S tier for right now because we don't have many right now. So this is the Mario movie.
Atkins was in it? I know that. Sorry.
Mario movie.
That one is my favorite.
That's your favorite.
That one is my favorite.
Interesting. Okay. I wasn't.
I think.
I don't
As
know
of right
why,
now, that
but
is
I
my
feel
favorite.
like Skylar is like, have you seen the kid when he's eating the cookies and is like, that's my favorite. That's
That one my
to
favorite.
every cookie he
Yeah,
eats.
that one my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
No, I
he
think
said
it's
that
this
like
one.
4 times.
It is like it's so fun to me that like I
Yeah.
rewatch it like a lot. I watch this movie almost as much as Puss in Boots.
Okay.
Which,
that's
if that
fair.
says anything to how much I like this movie,
Did Puss in Boots come out
it's
this
just
year?
no.
Where did Puss in Boots come out?
I
Isn't
think
that
end of
2021?
2022.
Okay.
If it came out this year, that's my favorite. But I don't think it did.
You said that in my brain.
That's my
froze.
favorite.
2022,
no.
yeah.
It's
Have-
2022.
Have either of you seen Megan or The Little Mermaid? We'll get both of them out right now.
No.
No, I haven't seen it.
If I'm being honest, I didn't care for either. Whenever
Neither
I
did
saw.
yeah, I saw the
either.
trailers and I thought to myself, I don't think either of those look good, so I didn't see them. Oppenheimer.
came out this
This
year.
movie
Last
fucking
year.
sucks. Oh, sorry.
That's an absolute S tier. That might be the
It's
best
true.
one on the list.
No, Godzilla is better, but Oppenheimer is
No.
fantastic.
I think Oppenheimer might be like.
Dude, Skylar,
One of
you
the best
are
movies.
that kid.
I'm not saying it's my favorite. I would rather watch the Mario movie over it because I think I can rewatch Mario movie more.
Yeah.
But like
Jack,
like the
what
first
fuck
time I
movie
watched
on
that, it was
this list is your
incredible.
favorite?
Oh, Jack.
I'm so confused.
It's probably Taylor Swift.
I thought it was going to be Oppenheimer, but it might be Taylor Swift.
It might be John Wick, and we already ranked it.
It was probably John Wick. I didn't
Okay,
see that category until you were saying it now. Yeah, it's definitely not.
Is it FNAF?
No, I haven't seen that.
Is it? Oh, dude, no, it's definitely the Transformers.
Is it the Mario movie? Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I forgot there was a Transformers movie that came out. Fuck, I wanted to see that.
Oh, you didn't see it, you asshat! It's good.
No.
It's really good. I rewatched it a couple nights ago.
Is it streaming?
I think so. Yeah.
That's on
Peacock.
Sling. Sling.
Oh, I don't know what that is. We streamed it on something. I don't think we streamed it on that.
Is it free?
I want to rank the Teen Wolf.
I'll watch
Can we
it
talk about
tonight.
the,
If
can we talk
That's a
about the
good
Mario
idea.
movie?
You could talk about. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about the Mario movie, man. We've had
The beginning where he goes to the Snow Kingdom and he sees the penguins and they throw snowballs and go, "Do you yield?" Lives in my mind rent free. Like I actually think of that like daily.
Sounds funny. You're talking me into watching this. Isn't it on Netflix?
I
Wait,
think
you
it's either on
asshole!
that or
You've seen the
HBO or
Mario
something.
movie. We've done a podcast on it. You were in that pod.
Was I in that podcast?
I need to. Sorry, give me a second. I was gonna pull it up on my actual thing. I was gonna pull it up on my
Yeah.
actual monitor, but then it would have appeared in the YouTube video, and I don't want to edit it. Just give me a second here.
I
Sorry.
don't want to edit it.
Talk
Mario
talk
movie
for a
is so
second because I need to look
good.
this
The
up.
ending fight is also so good, and they have so many little
Dude,
details.
okay. The
that are
funny,
fantastic.
I just
the
watched.
funniest part about this is this: if you go to our channel, the Mario movie is the first picture that pops up on the For You page, and I click on it. Guess who's in it?
Yeah, no,
Jack.
Why isn't this loading?
There
I
it
wanna watch the
is.
Transformers.
See
Oh
it?
yeah, I remember being in this one.
That's Jack.
Oh, it is free.
That's
fucking
Jack right there. I don't know if it'll load for YouTube. I can't see my screen right now because of the way that we have to
I can't
record
see it.
this. But Jack, okay, I
I
can show
don't
you.
believe it.
I
I
can
can't
show
see
you
it.
because
I
I
don't
know it
believe
works on your camera. I have two cameras
I
right
don't
here,
believe
Jack.
it.
There it is.
Jack,
Too
yeah,
small.
No,
look
read it.
familiar
Read it.
now.
Super Mario movie.
Too small. Too small.
Dude. I think that was the last podcast you did too.
Possible. What's the streaming? I watch things if they're streaming.
I made a
almost
video. I
never
made a
go see
video
movies.
recently about how much you know what, Jack, you should watch my I made a gameplay video, a series on YouTube where I played Halo Reach. I think you should.
Oh
watch
yeah, that got recommended to me.
Yeah, you should watch that, please. There's something
Watch
in it
that,
that I think you should hear,
please.
and it might make you sad.
Yeah, you actually just broke Zach.
Dude, I talked about you for so long. You're so mean.
Make you sad.
It's okay.
Well, I had to dig through all of these episodes. I have to watch. Oh, that was.
There's
That's clever.
5
Actually,
of
that's a good
them!
idea.
I made a
Well,
playlist.
still, I made a playlist. Photo albums. Okay. How long are these videos? You played through all of Reach? It's gonna be like hour-long videos.
It's so funny, but I played all the way until the final mission, and then I got halfway through the final mission and got bored, and then stopped recording.
Right, obviously.
So I played all of Reach except for half of the final mission. This is Renfield. I like this movie because I like Nicolas Cage, and previously I said I read Dracula. This movie does not follow any Dracula lore whatsoever, but I still think it's quite amusing, so I'm going to put it at the bottom of C tier.
I did not watch it.
That's fair. I'm guessing Jack also did not watch it. Just like you didn't watch the Mario movie. Ah!
The Mario movie's so good.
Is it streaming? Did you get Netflix location blocked?
I
Yeah.
did on my PlayStation, but I immediately came home, so it's not even a problem
Didn't.
anymore.
That did not happen to me yet.
It's okay. It happened
Hasn't
literally
happened
the
to me.
last week.
I think I'm the only one in my family who uses it, so I don't know if I can.
Yeah, maybe you're the home.
I don't know.
I don't know. So you guys didn't see Transformers, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'll put this wherever
Nope,
I
but
want.
it is free. I will be watching it.
Cool. Jack, did you watch? We said that we didn't watch Sisu before the podcast, right?
Say what?
Sisu.
No, I did not watch it yet.
I did put it
I
on here
wanted
with
to.
a reason, though. Yeah, it's because I want to watch this movie. I've been recommended
I
this
do
movie
wanna
a
watch
lot,
it.
and I want to watch it a lot. So I was putting it on video that I said that I want to watch the movie, so that it's always going to be in my head, and I'll remember and one day be like, I'll watch this movie. All right, guys. I think this
It's
should be
supposed to
an
be like that.
honorary Our Favorites. Taylor Swift should be up there.
So can I actually tell you a funny story? I didn't watch it. I'll start with that. I did not watch it.
Bro,
Lily went
you
and
had
saw
me
this in
scared for a
theaters.
moment.
Yeah, Lily went and saw this in theaters, told me it was fantastic, and then she saw it on like Amazon like the other day, and she's like, "Oh my God, can we buy it?" And I was like,
Buy it.
"You can buy it. I don't care." So we went. It was $20 to rent the
I know.
movie. You
I
couldn't
saw
even
that.
buy it.
Whoa!
I know. That's what I was just about to say. I was gonna say,
That's
oh my God,
crazy.
Skylar, if she bought that, she wasted her money.
No, it was $20 to rent, and
Did she rent
like
it?
it's no, but like
I thought she went
thankfully,
down a bad
but
bad path.
She was debating it, so
I think this
but
also
I was like,
should
that
be
is
an F
insane.
tier.
Usually it is like $5 to rent a movie on Amazon.
Yeah, that is kind of
For
crazy.
that reason, I think this deserves an honorary F tier.
If Lily ever watches this, which I doubt she ever will,
Yeah,
she
why would
will
she?
like despise you the rest of her life.
That's fine. Oh, I have a funny story about that. So I was doing something one time and I was around a group of people. I can't give context because there's just too much and you guys don't give a fuck
It's
about
doing
it.
something around a group of people.
Yeah, but you guys don't
Maybe-
give a
maybe
shit about the
that.
context. Like, why does it matter if I give an entire story about that? So there were 4 people in the
Okay.
room, and they were all girls, and it was me. And one of my friends, Isabella, was like, "Zach, show me your Spotify Wrapped." So I pulled it up, and I found out that I'm in the 0.5% of Imagine Dragons listeners. So knowing that everyone hates that, I said that out loud as a joke. Like, people make fun of me. And then this one girl stood up very proudly and said, "Oh my God, I was in the 0.5% of Taylor Swift listeners." I looked her in the
That's
eyes and said,
crazy.
"Ew." And then I walked away.
Nice. That's like a feat knowing how many people listen to Taylor Swift.
I know, it's insane. Like 0.5%. What the hell? No one listens to Imagine
That's
Dragons.
dedication.
You could listen to Imagine Dragons song and be in the 0.5%.
Nice.
Probably.
All right, Teen Wolf movie, top of C tier. All right,
I
TMNT.
didn't even know that was a thing. Actually, I did because you were talking about it, but I did not know it came out this
It was
year.
fine. It was really forgettable. I honestly think it probably should be in the D tier, but on the off chance that G watches this, it's getting an honorary C tier. What do you, Jack? What is that face?
I was browsing Steam and I came across a very scary game.
That's good. Jack, what, Skylar? Sorry, fuck. Skylar, what were you saying?
I'm so excited for TMNT.
Talk about it.
This
oh my
was
God.
honestly, if Mario movie didn't come out this year, I think TMNT would have been my favorite.
Dude,
Oh my God.
I dragged Skylar to this movie too. He didn't want to see it. I also think it's
Yeah,
an S tier. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll give a little
I guarantee Jack
bit of
didn't even
more on
see it
that.
too.
So like Zach wanted to review this movie, and I am not really into TMNT like at all. Again,
I
I'm
like
out of the
the
community.
Turtles.
So I was like, okay, this just isn't gonna be a movie for me, so I'm just not gonna see it. And Zach's like, just go see it. We're gonna review it. And I was like, okay, but like I don't even know who like suggested it, like going with each other.
Me,
But
I was
but
like,
it
go see it
happened,
with
and
me
I got
because I
dragged
knew
to this
you weren't
movie.
going to see it if you didn't go with me.
Yeah. So I watched it, and it was one of the most fun movies I have
It's
seen in such a long
fucking
time.
Rad, bro. It's so good.
It was so good, and like it actually looked good too. Like at first, it took me like it was like a little weird because I remember like all the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like after like 5 minutes, I was fine with it. I I I actually enjoyed that movie so much. It like had so many pop culture like references and memes. Like they kept talking about like it's that like Attack on Titan.
Gojo is on a stick.
Yeah, Gojo was also on. Yeah, Gojo was on the stick. It was so good. It was actually so good. Ending on a high note, I see.
I,
Go ahead. I can't wait for you to put that in F tier.
I have a video planned. I'm gonna be vague because, like I said previously, if I talk about it, I'm not gonna make it, which would be a damn shame because I've put a lot of effort into this video already. So it would suck if I love this movie. If this was a Zach standalone tier list, this would either if Godzilla did not come out, I probably would have this as my favorite movie of the year. Did either of you see this movie?
Nope.
Jack? The
no.
Flash? That means that I have
Definitely.
free reign to place this movie wherever I feel necessary.
I'm about to say I watched it just so you can't.
I think this movie is a very solid A tier.
Okay, the fact that this is like your favorite superhero ever and he's not an S tier or your favorite says a lot
I'm
about
being
the
objective
movie.
with this. Okay, I've rewatched this
your-
movie probably more than every movie on this list. Godzilla is the exception because I saw it last week. So like I can't like it's hard to watch that one again. I think this movie is amazing. I think the story behind it is fantastic. I think that people have a very valid argument when saying that it looks like shit though, because like if you went into this movie expecting it to look like a high quality superhero movie, it's gonna end up with it you being massively disappointed. But I think this movie had one of the best stories out of superhero movies, like definitely within the last couple of years, and probably of all time. But I'm not saying, I don't know if I'm saying that out of bias. I enjoy this movie a lot. I have a video coming out in which one of the things I will be talking about is The Flash. But I love this movie so much. That's all I'm saying. It's actually, I have this as a prop for the video, and it was just luck that it was the final movie that we reviewed and that I remembered I had this.
Nah, it seems like a setup.
It wasn't a setup, I promise. But
I think you
set it up.
Fuck you guys. Let's go over the news real quick.
Okay.
I can't believe Jack was. Jack, I hate you, man.
You know, the arc of my return, my cameo over this episode has been very interesting.
Dude, can we make more videos together? What are you doing over break?
I'm gonna be home trying to find a job. So
I also have a job. I can squeeze out a video or two out of you. I know I can.
Don't have a job. That was my thing.
You don't have a job?
Trying to find a job.
Oh, dude, come work at the shop
I'm
with
waiting
this
to hear
guy.
back from. What?
You come clean up the shop. You'll be a bitch.
What shop?
The Skylar's Auto Body Shop.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like terrible.
That's fair.
I don't think I want to do that.
I'm gonna
No,
not take that
I'm
one
like
personally.
waiting to hear back from like 3 people.
That's good. Okay, let me go find it.
You saying my shop is terrible, I'm choosing to let pass since this is the first time I've seen you in a while.
Jack, I am really happy you're back. It like regardless of bits I've done on this podcast, I am very happy you're here. It brought me immense joy whenever you responded, like at all. I thought so.
That was very lucky timing.
What happened
when you did?
I was getting on and I was making this tier list and I saw that Jack was on Discord, and Jack's always on Discord. It's not a surprising thing.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. And I kind of just figured that he was doing something and Discord was just open on his laptop. And I texted him. I was like,
true.
It would be the funniest thing right now if you made a cameo. And he was like, when is it? I'll be on. And I was like, whoa!
Yeah, it was very good timing because I was literally just sitting around not doing anything.
Jack, not to make you feel like shit or anything, but I'm growing more and more distasteful as the longer and longer you don't apologize for calling myself terrible.
Yeah, it's inverse for Skylar. He's feeling
Yeah,
worse
I'm
about
just
it.
growing more and
still
more
didn't hear you.
distasteful.
He's not going to apologize. Let's just go on the news. Well, actually, should we? Nah, that's a good order. I was gonna say, should we mix? I'm gonna mix around the C tier because those are all my movies. Those are all my movies, so I'm gonna mix it around a bit. Okay,
Jack, you still have time.
to apologize.
I still have time to what? Oh, to apologize? I'm very sorry. I didn't even directly call it bad.
You said that sounds terrible. What do you mean?
I mean, do you
didn't
have
direct me.
an endless amount of fun cleaning up your dad's shop?
I like it.
Yeah, I get to listen to music. We just jam around. I get all the weird jobs.
That's Jack.
Like,
do
it's
you
like,
know
go
who
build this,
G-
go build that, clean up this.
Jack, do you know?
okay.
Do you know who G Bomber Guy is?
Isn't it? I thought it was H Bomber Guy.
H Bomber Guy.
yes.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I just found him today, so that's why I got it wrong. But I watched his 4-hour documentary on plagiarism while I worked today. And it was fantastic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I got recommended that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was really good. I recommend. That's a spoiler for what we're watching. My freaking! I brought my board home because it has all my what we watch and stuff on it. Jack, I have a board now. It's upstairs. I have a board now, and I write everything on it.
What do you mean a board?
I have a dry erase
legitimate board.
I have a
like a
board.
physical.
Yeah, that I write everything down, so I'm a better podcaster and content creator. I hate that I said that. I don't have it. I have all my things up there. I'm gonna forget some of them. It's whatever.
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the news real quick. Jack, do you
Jack,
have?
I hope you don't need your car
mandatory
fixed
news?
anytime soon.
Which one are you laughing at?
I don't know what you said, so Skylar.
Okay, that's fair. Do you have your mandatory 2 news for every podcast?
No, I don't. I'm free. You can't make me do your bitch work anymore.
Okay. I just wanted to see what
You
your
have
reaction
better
to that
news
would
than
be.
me.
I know. I only did it back then too, just to make you stress out. It was funny. So the voice actress for Luffy said that she hopes that whoever replaces her in the future, like the fans still appreciate and like them. Because she said that there's a good chance that she probably isn't going to be voicing Luffy by the end of the show. So that's fair.
I would say that is a pretty reasonable assessment.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah.
100%. This is news over the last 2 weeks, by the way. So we got confirmation of the timeline for The Last of Us season 2. They think it should be coming in 2025. We also got a trailer for the new Dragon Ball fighting
Sparking
game.
Zero.
Yeah, Sparking Zero, which I'm very excited about. We got
Me
the
as well.
announcement of the official date for Jujutsu Kaisen. Skylar, what was that again? You told me at the shop
First
today.
Clash.
What the date of it?
I think it was like February 4th.
Something like that.
Maybe?
They announced a
February.
Blade video game made by Bethesda, which is cool, I guess. It's
Nice.
still up. It's still up in the air on whether or not that's going to be Xbox exclusive. It's not out of the possibility because Spider-Man's PlayStation exclusive. So it just makes sense that they make an Xbox exclusive one. Game of the year went to Baldur's Gate 3, which is not surprising in the slightest because I've never.
They
played
ran
it.
like the awards. Boulder Gate
Yeah.
won like everything, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, literally everything. It's not surprising. It's one of the most like insane and in-depth games ever made. Nicholas Hoult is officially the new Lex Luthor in Superman Legacy. James Gunn announced that on his Instagram not too long ago, which is pretty.
Didn't
neat.
GTA 6 also have a trailer that come out?
Oh yeah, but I didn't
Yeah.
really care about that if I'm being honest, so I didn't talk about it.
Oh, well, it's like double the
That is
size of the
news,
map.
yeah.
It looks really cool. It's been forever.
Yeah,
And
I'm probably not.
I mean,
gonna
it
get
looks really good. So it's gonna be a while still, but
Yeah.
it's kind of exciting.
If I have like infinite time whenever that comes out, I'll get it. But I'm probably not gonna get it as of right now. I'm not excited for it, and I don't have time to buy games I'm not excited for.
Fair.
We got the first trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4, and I have actually only watched half of it because me and G have been
Watch it
like,
all.
what?
I didn't watch it at all. I wanted to be completely
That's so
open to it.
fair. I stopped it whenever I saw a thing in it. Oh, dude, so excited. So Jack, do you know about Robert Edgar's next movie?
No.
Robert
why,
Edgar
sure.
made The Lighthouse and The Northman and the
That's right. Yeah.
right. He's working on, guess what, an adaptation of Dracula called Nosferatu.
Oh. Yes. Those. Yes.
Yeah, and it's Lily Rose Depp is in it, and so is Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård
pretty cool.
makes so much sense for that. I'm very excited for that. I think that's gonna be badass. I think what's it called is The Northman is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And then I have one last bit of news that isn't actually news. It's just Jack Black talking, but we all like to hear that. So Jack Black said that he wishes the next Mario movie would be called Super Mario Bros. 2 Bowser's Revenge, and it would be a musical akin to Joker 2 by Todd Phillips. That was the quote by him. Which I think that would
be interesting.
Everything's being a musical nowadays.
Whatever Jack Black thinks is correct. So
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say I trust him.
Yeah, I'd die for him. I'd probably kill someone for him.
He made an original song for Bowser and almost won like original song of the year. I believe him. I trust him.
I forgot about that. I just watched the music video that they did for that.
Yeah.
Jack, that's so crazy
awesome.
that
That's
you did
pretty
that
good.
and you still were on
Still
the
haven't watched the
podcast.
movie.
He also was on
And
the
you still
podcast
haven't-
in which we reviewed the movie.
Not true.
I know what I'm doing now. While I edit
Yes.
after this, I'm gonna go and listen to the podcast and hear what Jack has to say about it.
Oh, that would be
That'll
wild.
really
He's like,
trustworthy.
man, I thought this movie was so good. Like that one scene
I want to
was
hear what his
sick.
number was. I want to hear what number he gave for it, or if we just like,
Probably 7.
Oh, I forgot we gave it numbers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably gave it like a really middle of the road.
you probably give it like a 6.
I'm guessing 7.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll let you guys know. That'll be funny.
Could be anything.
Oh fuck, sorry. That could be anything.
Can you put that as an edit in this video? Like Jack
No,
said
fuck
this.
no. What? Dude.
Okay, well, never mind then. Put a comment.
how
Let me
dare
know.
You,
Dude, my
how dare
laptop.
you give them
Dude,
more?
I can't do edits on videos longer than 20 minutes. My laptop will explode. It actually will. Like dead ass.
Sounds like a risk you have to take.
I'm not doing that. If I have to fix something that's an hour long, I'm not adding anything to it. I'm removing something.
Okay.
It's just not possible. I'm sorry. I don't have the technical capacity to do that at the moment.
Should be sorry. I'm mildly disappointed now.
I hate you. Can we go into what we watching?
Yeah. That's fine.
Jack, what have you watched in the last week? Because you've been prepared.
I've watched like a fucking 1,000 things.
That's awesome. Let's hit it.
What did I watch? I watched the new David Fincher movie on Netflix.
Which was?
It should have been on this list actually. The Killer. I
Oh,
believe.
I didn't put it on the list because whenever I got to that movie in my list of 2023 movies, it was before I knew you were going to be on the podcast. So I knew Skylar definitely hadn't seen it, and I hadn't seen it, so I didn't pick it.
I watched it. It was mid, honestly.
Everyone said it was really
a lot of people
good. I was excited
liked
to
it.
watch it.
Really good? Definitely not. It was pretty good. I don't know, for the most part. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints about it, but I mean, comparatively, seeing everything he's done, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it's kind of like, what the fuck? But
I guess that's fair.
whatever.
What else you been watching, my friend?
You know what? Let me consult my Letterboxd. So I just made it.
While you're doing that, Skylar, what have you been watching?
I'm like halfway through season 2 of Haikyuu. I mean, I just watched that. I mean, I said it earlier, but I rewatched the Barbie movie earlier this week.
Skylar is so defeated, man.
I'm trying to remember because, like, I don't think I've watched too much recently.
I thought you were still sad about the shop reference, man.
I still am.
Bring it back off.
He started at a 10 and now he's down to like a 3.
Yeah.
Damn! I didn't
oh, dude, what? You did he has some jack points. You have to give him some jack points just because he's him.
He started with the jack points, and then he said the shop and he lost them.
Oh, he still has them for me. He lost half a point for me, so he's at a 9.5 at the moment. Actually, he's at a 9. He's at an 8. He's at an 8.
Yeah, 7.
Keep going down.
Now that I think about it, 6.
No, 8's fair. The Mario movie.
You know what? It's better for 5.
The Mario movie.
Did you see Killers of the Flower Moon?
No, I refuse.
No,
to
but
see
I heard that movie's
4 hours
fantastic.
long.
I thought it was pretty good.
I don't care to see it because I don't like Martin Scorsese because he's a jerkwad.
You're weird.
Why? I don't like James Cameron
Martin
because he's
Scorsese.
also a jerkwad. I don't like jerkwads.
Okay. I rewatched Drive My Car. That movie rocks.
Oh, dude, that movie, I can't ever watch that movie again.
I made my roommate watch The Accountant because I explained the premise to him and he was like, "That's hilarious," and it was. That movie's awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Let me Google.
You have to watch it.
Okay.
It's hilarious. It's Ben Affleck playing as an autistic guy who is like a really cool accountant for the mob, but he also kills people really good.
Yeah, he's a big sniper man.
Yeah, it's really funny because one of the open scenes he's like an accountant for like a farmer, like people, and he's like, "Well, if you ever want to come on my land, just let me know." And he's like, "Can I come on your land and shoot?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And then he brings his 50 cal and like draws smiley faces on like 3 cantaloupes, and he's like, "He must have put them cantaloupes about a mile away. There's no way in hell." And he just bam, 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 and then just like he decimates them, and he's like, "My God." Like, so stupid.
That's
I love
fucking
it.
awesome, man.
It's
Dude,
actually
there's so
like,
many people in this. I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, I think I would get like, oh, that's that guy syndrome when watching this movie at the very least.
Yeah. Oh, the Scott Pilgrim show is pretty good too.
I haven't seen that, but I want to very badly. I keep like
Follows like a different story.
I heard that's good though. I'm excited about that.
Yes, I think that is good. So I would be bored.
I love the movie. Alright, Skylar, you can continue.
Oh, that was all.
Oh, that's all? Okay. What did I watch? I watched
Yeah.
The Holiday.